Dear viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are watching this program from. This is Biafra Breaking News TV. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscription button, like, share, and please turn on the notification button in order to stay tuned whenever we post a new video. I want to hastily shed a bit light on the current or contemporary fraud constituted by the Nigerian government against the good people of Nigeria and Biafrans in particular, because it pisses me off and every concerned person as well. The rate to which the Commonwealth of Old Eastern region are being siphoned to for the purpose of sponsoring state orchestrated terrorism against decent people. The current fraud considered by Nigerian government is the case of kidnapping, in the name of kidnapping of 300 or 400, according to some certain news, Janjaweed children. It's just so disgusting because it's another movie acted and, in fact, wrongly played by Lai Mohammed and co. You can agree with me in this regard that following the even if anyone is like trying to see reasons of believing that crap uh, uh, in the name of movie acted by Nigerian government, uh, I would like us to analyze what Abike Dabili uh, did in her Twitter handle, because it seems she wrongly played her own role, because she played out what is not supposed to be, or what she's supposed to play in line with the Northern Janjaweed power brokers. But unfortunately, she reviewed her own part so earlier before the time. Before the releasing of the Janjaweed uh, movie actors, the so-called children uh, they claim they kidnapped. Abike Daberi already have posted that those children have been released, whereas the so-called players or the actors in the other hand, Boko Haram terrorists, reviewed a video that the children are still with them. In contrary to her view, then she rushed and deleted the tweet, and even said that um, some persons it's not her Twitter. At first, she said that it's not her Twitter handle. Then in the other minute, she posted again that she lost handle of her Twitter for a few hours. Now you see two different things played out here. That at first it's not her Twitter handle. Then in the next hour, she said she lost control of her Twitter handle. You see a foul play at this end. Now let's forge ahead. You can agree with me that immediately the Eastern Security Network was reviewed, they not choose to hasten up, because I can assure you currently that they no longer trust their slave boys in the Old Eastern region, because of the fact that they are still unable to comprehend or understand why so-called 11 slave boys in the name of governors of South and Southeast could be there, and Nnamdi, Special Kanu, Onyedu of Biafra were able to recruit almost 1 million persons, because some persons keep saying rubbish. But as far as I know, those boys are almost 1 million in number, recruited under the watch of someone supposedly they believe that is not in the eastern region. But he was able to recruit and train, not just that, he called together protesters. This is it's so imaginable how to them how he was able to recruit such amount of persons and equip them with vital ammunitions, to stop their jihadists in the Old Eastern region. Now, this is where their fears are coming from. And that is the same reason why I can assure you why the 11 slave boys, the so-called governors in the Eastern region, have not been able to respond in either positively or negatively against the Eastern Security Network launched by IPOB, led by Special Nnamdi Kanu. Now, take this fact. Why do you think that Nigerian government have not been able to also respond either positively or negatively as they used to do through the Ali Mohammed and Garba Shehu, who used to open his mouth so wide and threat Biafrans at will? Up till now, how many days after the unveiling of ESN, there have never been a response? Now, I want to take us to the main reason why I mention ESN in this particular analysis. The reason is simple. They are yet to know the gravity of Eastern Security Network's strength, because the strength is yet to be determined, even to we Biafrans to some extent. We are yet to determine or to ascertain the strength of ESN. Likewise, the Eastern so-called slave boys to the Northern Janjaweedism, they are yet also to determine the strength or ascertain the strength or comprehend the direction to which Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has taken this time around. And that is the same reason why they have not been able to respond. In order to quickly act and get the state orchestrated terrorist groups more equipped, they have to do what? Swing into action. It might have been in place, but for the fact that there is need for them to meet up with their demand, they have to weekly because as far as I know, the movie was not critically played out. They have to quickly swing into action by publishing that those boys were kidnapped by Boko Haram, so-called. And of course, the main reason is to find the means of siphoning the commonwealth of the Old Eastern region as usual to the terrorist organization called Boko Haram, in order to get them equipped, because as far as I know, they are not yet aware the direction to which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is heading to, the strength of Eastern Security Network. They are not aware yet, and they are yet to comprehend whether or not the Eastern Security Network is just the only thing that IPOB still have left. And seconded to the fact that all the blockade which they did against the import. Remember, immediately Eastern Security Network was unveiled. That's another point which we have to note here. Immediately the Eastern Security Network was unveiled. After some days, just number of days, Semeboda was opened. Ask yourself, what is the reason behind it? The reason is simple. They have seen that all their effort to stop importation of arms by IPOB supposedly failed because ESN are not just equipped but were equipped. Now they see no reason why of furthering the closure of the borders. So there are a lot of movies which the Nigerian government has still acting, but unfortunately they are poorly acting it because, as far as I know, the kidnapping of the over 400 or 300 whatsoever number they are talking about, Janjaweed children are concerned, it is still in line with their political jihadist intentions against Biafrans and the rest of the southern Nigeria. We are going to leave it at this point. Kindly subscribe to this channel and of course like, share and turn on the notification button to stay tuned. But have these two facts at the back of your mind. That is the reason why every poorly acted scripts are playing out, because they are yet to know where the direction is heading to. See you next time, and thank you for watching.
Allah ya tsina muka yau ba. Ɗan ka tsina da ina. Insha Allah gida na miya. To shikenan Allah ya kyauta gaba.